Hello, boys and girls. Today, you are going to be learning about a new syllable type called Predictable Vowel Teams. First, let's review the syllables and all the syllable types that we've learned so far this year. Remember, a syllable is a part of the word that contains the vowel sound, the part of the word when your mouth comes open. Do you remember how many types of syllables there are? And what are the syllable types? Remember, depending on who you ask, there's either 6 to 8. The category that we are going to be talking about today, vowel teams, that one is sometimes broken into 2 or 3 smaller groups. Just to review, we have closed syllables, which have the short vowel sound. Open syllables, which have a long vowel sound. The vowel consonant E, also called silent sneaky E or magic E. The R controlled, which we have not yet talked about. This is called bossy R. We're going to skip that one for now and come back to that later. We have vowel teams, which we are going to introduce and learn about today. And then the vowel teams that are broken into smaller groups. Here are the groups. Predictable long vowel teams, which is today's lesson. Unpredictable vowel teams. And diphthongs. I like to call these the weirdo ones because they have their own special sound. And the sixth syllable type, the sixth big syllable type, consonant LE. Now, we are going to skip ahead a little bit. We last left off talking about open syllables and vowel consonant E, which both have long vowel patterns. Remember, closed syllables are special because they're the only syllable type that has a short vowel sound. Closed syllables have the pattern one vowel followed by one or more consonants, like the short U followed by the N in the word fun. The vowel consonant E most of the time have long vowel sounds. We have one vowel followed by one consonant followed by a silent sneaky E. We also talked about open syllables that have one vowel, one single long vowel that ends the word or the syllable, like go, try, he, she. Now today, we are going to talk about a new syllable pattern, vowel teams. And the first group of vowel teams we are going to focus on are predictable vowel teams. Say that with me, predictable vowel teams. Well, first of all, what are vowel teams? Vowel teams are a syllable type, which means they have a special vowel pattern. All syllable types have either a long or a short vowel pattern. Vowel teams look like this. 2 vowels, either A, E, I, O, U, or Y, standing side by side, right next to each other in a word or syllable. Vowel teams can have a long vowel sound where the vowel says its name, a strange, weird diphthong sound, or vowel teams might have an unpredictable sound. These are the patterns that are irregular, those heart patterns that you usually see in sight words. So we're going to save the unpredictable vowel teams for the last group. Today, we're going to begin with the easiest of all 3 vowel teams, predictable vowel teams, because they like to follow the rules. They follow the rules of our language, boys and girls. This is the fun part. Predictable vowel teams follow a simple and easy to remember rhyming rule. Are you ready? When 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, and it says its name. Say that with me. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, and it says its name. Good. I think you've got it. Here's a little poster to help you remember the predictable vowel teams. And here we have the rule again. What is it? When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. As you can see in the picture, here's a nice little picture of a street. There are vowel teams walking down the middle of the street. Oh, sorry, I have to go back. And the first one's doing the talking. So here we have a very common predictable vowel team, O and A. O and A are walking. Who's talking? Can you see in the speech bubble? O! And all he's doing is saying his long vowel sound. He's saying his name. O! Look at A's face. She's like, oh, please be quiet. You're talking too much. Okay, so when O and A are walking together, side by side, inside of a word, who's going to do the talking? The first one. O. What's he going to say? O. Here we have predictable EA. When these two are walking together, standing side by side, right next to each other in a word, who's going to do the talking? The first one. What's it saying? E. Here again, we have E talking. We have the vowel team EE, and this E is the one that's talking, saying E. When you see UI talking, when you see UI walking together side by side, standing next to each other in a word, who's doing the talking? You. What's he saying? You or oo. Same thing when you see the vowel team UE. U's first. So he's doing the talking again. Because when two vowels go talking, the first one does the talking and he says its name. When you see the vowel team, this is a very predictable one. A, I, and the A's first. A's doing the talking. A. And last, when you see I-E walking, who's doing the talking? I. These are just some of the common predictable vowel teams, but there are a lot more than this. Remember, Y. Y is a cool letter because Y can be both a consonant sometimes, like when it says the sound Y, like at the beginning of a word, like yellow, yo-yo, or yes. But sometimes Y can be a vowel. So Y is cool because it can be a consonant and a vowel. So when you see Y as a vowel, it's either making the A or the I sound, or sometimes you see the Y after one of these vowels, A-E-I-O-U. And when you see Y with another vowel and they're standing side by side, Y becomes part of that's right, vowel team. A predictable vowel team that I do not have on this poster, but you might see sometimes, is A-Y. When you see the A-Y vowel team and the A is first, who do you think's doing the talking? A. That's right. Let's continue. Predictable vowel teams. Let's see if you can spy, little I spy, any predictable vowel teams in the following sentence. I'm going to read the sentence out loud. The sweet hot pie looks so good that I just want to eat it now. Do you spy any predictable vowel teams in the sentence? Go ahead and pause this video, take your time, and take a look. I'll be here when you're ready. Let's see how you did. The sweet hot pie looks so good that I just want to eat it now. If you said sweet has a predictable vowel team, kiss your brain, you're correct. The EE is the predictable vowel team in sweet. Since these two vowels are walking, the first one's doing the talking, E. And what's it saying? His name, it's a long sound, E. So the EE predictable vowel team in sweet says E. Do you hear the E in sweet? That's right. Ooh, if you said pie, you're correct. Pie has the predictable vowel team I-E. When I-E go walking, the first one, the I, does the talking. And it says its name, I, for pie. And the last predictable vowel team is the EA in the word eat. The EA are walking. The first one, the letter E, is doing the talking, saying its name, E. Now, if you said some other words like looks, if you said looks has a predictable vowel team, I'm sorry, that one's not correct. Now, OO is a vowel team because there are two vowels standing side by side next to each other in a word. But the first one, the first O, is not doing the talking. That's a different type of vowel team, a different group, and we're going to talk about that one later. So even though looks has a vowel team OO, it's not a predictable vowel team because two vowels are not walking and the first one's not talking. The next one that might have tricked you is good. If you said good, you were incorrect. But good does have a vowel team just like looks. It has the OO, but it doesn't follow the rule. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Two vowels are walking, the OO is walking in good, just like it was walking in looks. But the first one's not talking. Now, let's finish with a predictable vowel team sorting lesson with your new pattern, followed by all the other syllable types we've learned so far in this video series. Remember, we talked about closed. Closed syllables have one vowel followed by one or more consonants. And the vowel sound is short. They're the most popular and common type of syllable in our language. We have silent E or vowel consonant E, which has one vowel followed by one consonant followed by silent E. We have open syllables. They have one single long vowel which ends the syllable or word. And our new one, predictable vowel teams, which have the pattern of two vowels going walking. The first one does the talking and it says its name. Now for the syllable sort. Where do these words belong? They're either going to be closed, vowel consonant E or silent E, open, predictable vowel teams. So far we have short, long syllable pattern, open syllables are long, and predictable vowel teams are long. After each word, you can pause the video if you need to and think, where would you sort them? If you would like to follow along with a piece of paper, you can make your own sorting sheet. Just fold the paper into 4 columns and label them closed, vowel consonant E or silent E, open, predictable vowel teams. You may do so. You can also use a whiteboard and dry erase marker. Or you can just follow along for fun. Here's your first word. I'm not going to read these just yet. I want you to try to figure out the vowel sound. Where do you think this one goes? Is it closed? Vowel consonant E, open, or predictable vowel team? If you put your finger under the vowel, remember to ask yourself the questions. Do I have one vowel? Is it followed by one or more consonants? Does it have a silent sneaky E at the end? Are there two vowels going walking? Here's your next one. And your third. Your fourth word, I'll give you a little clue. This one, the Y, would be the vowel. Number 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pause the video and take your time. When you're ready, we will check it together. Let's see how you did. Under closed, if you had black and kiss, you are correct. Silent E, we have slice and white. Open syllables